Oh my god, hi. How's everybody doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Mama Burp had hand surgery on July 14th. So she's been home. I've been helping her. She's good. It's been a challenge, but she's good. Thank you so much for all the well wishes. She appreciates them. So I'm exhausted. How's everyone doing? Oh my god, it's like every day. It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow. Like every day it's oh my god. Anywho's it's good to see everybody. I saw a hammy beans, a crocheter, Gata. How you doing, my sweet Gata? Cups by Julie. So good to see you. Jarella, Cochise. I'm sure more will find their way in. I don't even I don't. And then I just saw a thing on Twitter about Hussey and AK's the witness tampering he tried attaching her to, which never made sense to me, but go off, I guess. And that it was not found in his favor. I have it pulled up on Twitter if we want to look at it. I don't really care, but I just thought it was interesting. Yes, Dina. Like that made no sense to me. Granted, I'm just a layperson. I'm not trained in any sort of law goings on or whatever. I understand the basics. If I'm not sure of something, as we've seen, I will seek out legal advice. We're all getting sued and we're all going to jail. You can't have an opinion. You can't have an opinion anybody doesn't like. Jesus Christ, is this what like Gorworld has devolved into? It's like, don't you dare say anything about me I don't like, even if you clearly state it's your opinion, because then I'm gonna run around and call you a criminal, which itself is defamatory and slanderous, but whatever. And just, oh my god, there's so much I want to say. There's so much I want to fucking say. We might do a separate stream on it because oh my god. Oh my god. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you, Drella. Drella says I have lost all interest in that drama. It's just donkeys braying at each other. It is. It is. Oh, yeah, words are words. Yeah, I'm gonna make another little shorts later. I'm learning how to edit on this little program uh I put on my phone. I think it's called Power Director. So I'm learning how to just make some fun little edits, you know, of interesting little clips here and there. It's just for fun. Bear with me. I'm just playing around with it because I think everyone's forgotten how to have fun. Everyone's forgotten how to have fun. Everything is just personal attacks on each other. It's you said this 3 years ago, you did this, you did that, blah blah blah, and throwing shit at each other and like stop. Stop. We've all said I don't think there is one person that would listen to this that would look back a year, 2 or 3 and be like, "Well, I don't feel the same about this person or that topic and I've changed my mind. I wouldn't say that today." Like I don't know. I guess how you start your channel is where you need to stay at and you're not allowed to like change and grow and, form a new opinion on things. It's wild. Yes, if you would like to give a thumbs up, thank you, Jarella. You the best. And that's what we're gonna do today, Shadow Hair. We're gonna laugh. because shout out Russ. This is my favorite quote unquote reaction he's ever done. And I don't think he's blocked. So if Russ is here, same rules apply to everybody. No doxing, no slurs, be respectful. Should I throw in the the five actionable things, girl? Oh my god. I'm surrounded by stupid and it hurts. It hurts. The stupid physically hurts. But yeah, give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's your thumb. You do what you want with it. Consensual thumbs here. And also, I created a goal. I would just like to point out that pumpkin cream chai season or pumpkin spice season, right? I'm all about the pumpkin cream chais at Starbucks. They are the best thing I've ever put in my mouth hole. Starts on August 26th. If you would like to donate to my chai addiction fund, please feel free. Although I'm not going to hold up the stream and demand likes or super chats because I think that's a real asshole thing to do. But to each their own, I guess. No, yeah. If anyone comes in and starts monopolizing the chat, I don't care who it is, right? Then time them out. Time them out. My regulars, my mods know about how long I stream. I want to be finished by about 1 p.m. So, because that's about 2 hours. I know. I'm so excited. They're starting to put out fall decorations. Ooh, I'm an October baby. I love fall. I love autumn. I get hyped every year. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Although this year I'm heartbroken because our Big Lots closed. And Big Lots was my shit. They were the best for like decorations, cute dog clothes, all kinds of stuff. And they closed like the week of Thanksgiving last year. I'm so sad. I'm gonna have to go to Target. Hey Thunder Rain. Shadow Hair if I didn't say hi. Dove Kitty. Dove Kitty. I need to know. Do you like my profile picture better than my previous one? I told you it was temporary. She kept Dove Kitty's like, I don't like it. It looks like Planet of the Apes. And I was like, she's kind of right, but it's temporary. So I hope you like this one better, girl. That cracked me up. Oh my God. I love you, Dove. See, I appreciate people that like tell it to me straight, where they're like, this is a good idea. That's a bad idea. I don't think you should do this and why. You're acting like an idiot. You're too soft. Like, tell it to me straight. Those are the kind of friends you need in your life. Home Sense. Ooh, we have a Home Goods. We have a Home Goods, but I refuse. I know Hobby Lobby has cute stuff, but I refuse to shop there. I've never shopped at Hobby Lobby, and I never, ever will. Ever, ever, ever. I know. I need to do like a John, like take my Constantine. No, on my channel profile picture. I need your approval. I'm so fried with all the bullshit that's going on. It's going to be a fun stream. Oh my God. So let's get into it. So, about what was it? Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, AJ. I was, uh, streaming about ye old AJ. She came in chat, which, you know, unlike her, it's not like I'm talking about you and you come in my chat and I'm like, oh my God, why are you here? It's like, bitch, my name's in the title. Like, what the fuck? Hey, T girl. A good cult look. Oh my God, Dove, you're fucking hysterical. I enjoy you so much. So she came in, she came on panel. It was a shit show. I made poor Mama Burb listen to some of it. And she was just like, we were in my car driving somewhere, and I was like, you have to listen to this. Because she like didn't believe, she's like, no. And I'm like, girl, yeah, And so I had her listen to some of it, and she was just like staring at my console listening, and she's like, "The she can't be that stupid." And I was like, "No, she is. I mean, you can hear the words that are coming out of her mouth." Just poor Mama Burb. So I did that stream. And of course, as always, Russ reacted to it. Well, why would she do that to Mama Burb? Because she didn't believe me. She was like, "There's no way. There's no way this chick thinks that like the burden of proof is on you." Because I gave her like a basic rundown, and I was like, "No, she does, you know." And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, no, yeah, 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 yeah." So it was hysterical. I'm not going to repeat anything my mother said because if I am my mother's daughter. Um, and so then Russ did a reaction to it. Ooh, and before I forget, linked in the description is a video, and I know this might shock some of you, that Pew Pew Tasha did. And I don't dislike Tasha. I know she doesn't like me, and that's fine. Like, to each their own. But I appreciate that Tasha started out being like, "Well, why does Raven think this?" And then Tasha caught on and was like, "Oh, but you're changing the story. You're not okay, cool." And Tasha made a video about it. And I thought it's short, it's well spoken. I appreciate Tasha for making that video, and it's linked in the description, and you should go check it out. Hey Meepsis, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So after we're done with the stream, I would go watch Tasha's video because she does, dude. Shadow hair, yes. Tasha's been making. I can't see her in chat, so like unless somebody like puts up, and I'm too lazy to make a YouTube sock account. So unless somebody puts up like her comments, the streamer, I can't see her. Which is fine. Again, no one has to like me. People can block me if they want. I'm not going to cry about it. I respect that. But she's been making some fire points, and like I appreciate it. And I'm glad to see that like I'm not the only person that's seeing where it's like, "Oh, but no, you're rewriting history about what you shared and how you shared it, and trying to portray myself and others as like we're just being assholes, and like pulling our thoughts and opinions, at least my thoughts and my opinions, like out of our ass, and that's not the case. So I don't have to necessarily like or get along or be friends with somebody to give credit where credit is due. So yeah, Tasha's been making some fire points, and her videos, chef's kiss, Tasha. Chef's fucking kiss. They are fucking hysterical. Great job. Am I out on parole? Lakey, good to see you. Yes. Yes. Oh, and I think it's hysterical that Russ thinks Niggs is in jail. Like, he, I think Russ and AJ should start a law agency because neither of them has any grasp on like, and you'll see in Russ's video we're gonna watch, like how things work. It's it's fucking hysterical. He's special, but this is this was fucking hysterical to me. So let me share my tab. Oh, and listen, y'all know who I am. I run around everywhere. I'll talk about everybody, and then I run around everywhere. I don't give a shit. So there's a lot going on later. So Sam is actually going to stream about the AK Hussey results of the witness tampering out of DC. Um, and then I saw FFG is streaming later, and she went to Old Toofy Koki Natter. I mean, he's apparently in jail right now. So he has been arrested, and they're like keeping him in jail until his trial date. I'm not sure the what for or the whatever, but she's gonna give some details on that. So there's a lot going on later. So let me stop running my mouth. So consider this like a little break, you know, like a little sort of oh, is he streaming later? Do you mean the one later or tomorrow? Okay. So share the screen. Let's put him up to I guess 1.25 we'll try. There's a lot going on. I just oh, oh yeah, Nikki P's been like I can't keep up with all of it. I cannot keep up with all this. And it's like overwhelming and I'm just like, "Oh my god, I can't. I can't." I watched one documentary on Sid and Nancy and now my entire algorithm on my recommended is Sid and Nancy and that's what I've been watching. Bitch, show it. Show it. How's you back, Dusty? How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, let's get into this. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Hello again, everybody. It's Russ here with yet another one. Oh dear. I suppose today, I'm going to go over what it is that Raven had to say to AJ Lair earlier. So obviously, I'm not about to sit here and go through 3 hours of one single stream because everybody should already be well aware of the fact that I just don't need to be wasting my time like that. But anyway, okay, so this is ma'am, this is a
I mean, comparatively, my 3 hour stream was short. When everyone's out here streaming for 10, 20, 3 fucking days, 48 hours, like a 2 to 3 hour stream, boom, done. Done, done, done. Yeah, I saw Gigi streaming later too, but I don't know anything about that Farrah Fiasco chick. So like I have no clue. All I know is I saw on Busy Little Bees like community tab that that Farrah Fiasco um keeps like privacy striking her even though she shows her face on her stream. It's a whole lot of mess. I don't know what's going on there. I might watch and figure it out. I'm probably going to be dipping around to all the streams because I'm a nosy bitch. I thought my stream title was funny. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Like, I love that. That's one of my favorite sayings. I need to start saying that in chat again.
Wendy's. My response to AJ Lair. All right. Okay.
Dusty in here.
Hang on.
Today. Dusty. Show it. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. How's everybody doing?
How's everybody doing tonight?
I love how he never. I love how Russ never like. Usually, the first 10 to 15 minutes of anyone's stream is like you're saying hi, people are coming in, you're welcoming the chat, you're, you know, talking about a few things here and there, just chit chatting, just everyone's kind of settling in. You know, it's like when you get to the movies 15 minutes before and you're sitting there with your snacks eaten and you're just kind of, settling in. He never goes past that. It cracks me up. You crack me up, Russ. See everybody. I saw Dusty in here. Show it. Show it. Show screenshots.
Yeah.
My and Dusty's love language. Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to know, Raven, what it is that you have to say about the possibility of because I still don't think that he's going to be. Personally, I really just don't think he's going to be released again. I don't think the DC is going to be able to get him out. This is just my opinion. I mean, I don't know. That could change.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what the future holds, but what are your thoughts on if you do a response to this? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hear your thoughts on the possibility of, and I don't know. I haven't been checking on the case because it's just, I don't care. But what are your thoughts on the possibility of, and this is a big if, okay? What are your thoughts on the possibility of if this is the outcome of the case, okay? What are your thoughts on the possibility of Negs staying in jail?
Hasn't been doing research on the case, but assumes Niggs is in jail. I don't know if he is or not. As far as I know, he's not. I don't know why you would think he's in jail, dude. And I think, like myself, as in any case, there's a lot we don't know and we're not privy to. And I think I'm going to wait and find out with everybody else. And say yeah, I know he's not in jail, Crochetter, but again, Russ doesn't understand, and we'll hear more later in this. Russ doesn't understand how things work. Russ has a weird obsession with the cops, and like we'll go into it. I think so. I know, spit it out, Russ. Thunder Rain asked, don't they normally only hold people who are flight risks in jail? Yeah, and that's the thing, like it's because Russ has been running around, oh, felony stalking charges for stalking Sam Tefler's children. Dude, you are so far off base with that. I don't know where you got this shit, but Russ likes to listen to random people on Twitter. I think whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I think things will turn out in Nig's favor. Ooh, my Wi-Fi signal's dipping down. Ugh. Um, I'll go plug into the router or the modem or whatever if I need to. It's going back up. I think there's probably, again, just going by past actions and pattern of behavior from Tefler, I would assume there's probably some bullshit in whatever it was she filed. And based on the fact that she's been running around on Twitter and in chats being like, I never said that, and the cop got it wrong, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to sit here and spend 20 minutes explaining how signing what is that, an affidavit or statement works. So we'll let Russ figure that out. But I think fuck all, Russ, and that like everyone else, we should just wait and see. Wait and see what is shared, because you know what? Like the person or not, all these court cases and filings and shit, like the person or not, there are real people behind this. This is affecting them, their lives, their emotional and mental health and well-being. Good, bad, or I don't care how you feel about the person. This kind of shit weighs on you and wears on you. And frankly, I hope it's over soon. And I kind of don't think it's any of our fucking business.
I mean, the judge, who the fuck was it? Judge Glickfield, right? Judge Glickfield would be doing all of us a very, 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 very huge disservice if she did not impose the the harshest sentence ever on that man. We're all completely fed up with his shit. All of us are. All of us are. And let me tell you all this right now, okay? I don't wish any ill on anybody, even my worst enemy, but that man, with everything he's done, he deserves the worst in the world. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take back what I say. When I say that, I and so many other people have had enough of him and of every single fucking thing that he's done that will stand the test of time. Let him stay in jail. Let him stay in jail. It's where he belongs. And you know what? He was going to end up back there anyways, long term, because of the fact that the state of Indiana already was suing him because of what went on with Sam Telfer, right? The stalking charge.
What are you? Oh,
Anybody forget about that? I showed proof of that, and he denied it. I'm gonna send this to my attorney, and your attorney's gonna do what? Not a goddamn thing.
Gotcha. How you doing, cool? Russ, you have no idea what you're talking about. And maximum sentences, dude. Maximum sentence. Again, Russ has no idea how any of this works. I think it's hysterical, but I'm gonna let him figure that out. When you have somebody, and I'm not talking about Niggs, right? I'm talking about John Doe. Say John Doe, whatever it is, gets in a little bit of trouble with the law. If they have no priors and like no record or whatever, they're gonna get let off or let off easy. There are people that are career criminals that, depending on where you live and the judge you go before, that will walk out of court with a slap on the wrist. I need to not make sense of it. Yeah, see, yeah, hold on, let me find your comment. Where is it on the StreamYard side? Hello. I don't see your comment on the StreamYard side. But Thunder Rain said, I mean, Niggs is a dickhead, but he doesn't drown kittens or anything. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not the biggest Niggs fan. He can be very rough around the edges. I don't agree with a lot of things that he says, but like, he says shit on the internet. Oh God, I can hear Hecate. He's done, blah, 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 blah. Shut up, Raven. Shut up, Raven. Shut my cool. I'm sure. Oh, Amber Chick. More people will find their way in. It takes a minute. Takes a minute.
Takes a minute.
So how's everybody doing? This is a lot. And I'm gonna do my best to not take 8 fucking hours to talk about all this. Say what I have to say. Give background.
Yeah. Give background on what and on who?
Go over what I learned.
I'm gonna go over what I learned. I'm gonna go over what I learned. Oh, this is at the end, Russ. Russ, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You don't get to determine that, DC. Okay, you don't get to determine that.
3 attorneys, and they all basically told me. What I love how it's like, Russ, he's watching me. I'm just giving some, like, okay, I'm going to give a little bit of background for those who may not know, kind of go over things, address what I need to, say what I have to say. And this whole stream is Russ is just out, like, and left. He goes out to left field, and then he goes over the bleachers out into the parking lot. And then he's like 5 miles down the road somewhere else as this stream progresses. And I love it so much. It's fucking hysterical. Me the same thing. Hey, Sin Eater. I'm doing cool. Oh, Sin Eater.
DC is not no damn cop, okay? DC is not no damn judge. DC, in case anybody doesn't remember this, okay, Linda!
I'm sorry. Where does that come from? I haven't mentioned DC. I don't even think she came into the chat until it was like way in, like halfway through the stream. But like where not a cop. Yeah, we know. But I don't understand, like, oh my God. Oh, I love it. It's so nonsensical. It's my favorite.
Was who filled me in on this? Judge called DC Vile. There was a judge that called DC Vile because that's what she is. She's a vile old hag. You talk about my age. You talk about what Negs and I get up to in the bedroom. You talk about our personal lives. We clap back at you and you cry like a little bitch and go from chat to chat to chat, crying and whining about how you're being dogpiled and you're being harassed and all of that stuff. You can't take any criticism, dude. None. None.
So we're going to start. I love how he has that memorized. Like, Russ has so many monologues of like shit people have said to him memorized. It's fantastic. And I mean, and let's be honest, Russ, you've said and done your fair share of shit too. Russ likes to cry about, Nigs looking up the price of rope and stools when Russ was on panel one stream. And the way DC said, there you go, made me giggle. It was DC's flat affect that made me giggle, not the subject matter. It was the way she said, there you go. But see, then Russ likes to leave out that he then responded by telling Nags to take himself and DC outside, shoot DC in the head, and then himself. And if that didn't work, that Nags should then both set himself and DC on fire. But Russ only likes to cry about the first part. So you give back what you give, and you throw your fair share of shit out there too. So please, can we stop with the, oh, poor little Russ is such a victim and everyone's just so mean to him? Start with how all of this started with AJ, right? Because this is all about
I'll
AJ.
tell you all how all of it started with AJ. Me and AJ, okay? This is just my history of, being affiliated with AJ herself. Me and AJ, I believe, if I remember correctly, first started corresponding in 2022, I think. I'm not sure if she remembers when we first started talking or not, but I think it was around 2022 when she was a part of Nexus community, right? And she, as I've explained already, I'll explain again. She, Cupcake, and Christina Lavalamp were the three people that brought Negs in DC all the shit from my past, from my old Instagram and everything else. And then those two did the streams that they did about me. Hussey found out about it. Hussey kicked me out of his community. Me and Hussey ended up having numerous back and forths after that. And me and Hussey are now cool for good, I'm hoping. I hope nothing else happens. But yeah, she and she and Cupcake ended up apologizing to me for that. And Hussey is aware of that.
Fresh carb. Yep. And AJ said that several times on her stream. That she was the one that brought Russ to Nig's attention. And I don't know, I guess whatever about him intrigued Nigs, caught his attention, however you want to phrase it. And she keeps bringing up something that was said where it was like a Thursday or Friday. And then he was like, oh, can you like put something together for me by Monday? And AJ's just like, and I was like, oh my God, like me? Like, why me? I wasn't there. I don't really care. I don't understand. If Russ and AJ are cool, I don't really care. Like that, I don't give a shit. But yeah, it was kind of AJ that like brought Russ to everyone's attention because she was like, ew, look at this guy. Jarella, Capone.
There's garbage.
Judy Booty. Hold on, I have to say it. God damn it, Capone. That's your official greeting. Just like Kate Winslet has one. And I'm like, really? I don't understand. Why can't I get into my live on my phone? YouTube?
Oh my, oh no, Raven's having technical problems.
so freaking weird sometimes. Like, hello, there it is. There it is.
YouTube's so freaking weird, but not Russ weird. We all know how how weird Russ is already. Yeah, turn me on. Yeah, turn me on. Yeah.
Ew. That's just easier to mod on my phone. Which I love his like third person narratives that he always does because he talks about themselves in third person. Like, I okay, dude. You know, if AJ comes in, Jack, Monica, whoever comes in, as long as they're being respectful in the chat, that's fine. It just crashed.
And by the way, I would like to bring up something that GP told me. You know, you did something that to a lot of people, oh, it's just unforgivable. And the shit that they've done to me hasn't been unforgivable. Him fucking stereotyping me as a goddamn school shooter. Him fucking accusing me of human trafficking. It's like that to me is unforgivable. Like the fucking stereotypes like that. Of course, I understand being on the internet and being a public figure. You're subjected to.
You're not a public figure. We're assholes on the internet with StreamYards and a microphone. I will always see myself that way. Like, again, I love how Russ acts like he's. We'll get into it.
Everybody and their mother saying whatever the fuck they want about you, but still, like, those two have done more than enough shit to me that has been beyond unforgivable, and nobody ever gave a fuck. All anybody ever did was just sit back and condone it. And now that he's in jail, what? What are all of you going to do if he's never released?
He's not.
What are all you going to do if he's never released? That's a question I have. What are you going to do? What are all of you going to do if dear old Judge Glickfield over there says enough is enough and decides to not let him walk ever again? What are you going to do? You're not going to do shit. You can't do nothing because you cannot change a judge's decision. If the outcome of the case is him staying in jail, that's what's going to happen, unfortunately.
Can you guys hear me? Do you guys remember that commercial? What was it, Geico? Where like the old women were sitting in the living room and they had pictures on the living room wall and they're like, that's my wall. Like it was supposed to be Facebook, and the other one's like, that's not how any of this works. That's me right now. Like that's not how any of this works. The judge is gonna be like, oh my god. Oh, Nix, how dare you say these things about Russ? Hey Russ, you remember all those posts on IMVU where you'd go and tell people that had like no idea about any of like the YouTube stuff and like who Nix and DC were, and you'd go and you'd make little comments. Oh my god, guys, I've got an older woman in love with me. You remember all those IMVU comments? Because I sure do.
Yes, we hear you.
No, it's always like a thing on my phone. It's every time. But yeah. Oh, and my power went out yesterday. It should be fine. If my power goes out, the stream will stay up. So there's that. It should be good though. Yo, the electricity's been a struggle. We had the worst. I almost kind of went live last night. The worst thunderstorm came through, and I'm glad I didn't go live because my power was flickering. Because holy shit, it was bad. So yeah, this is all AJ Lair shit. Oh, your app died? Yeah. No, YouTube, I think when they're doing updates, it gets real funky.
By the way, you guys want to know something, okay? Something very interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I researched because, yes, I've done my research on what the police do, okay? I have.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, tell me, Russ. Tell me. What? I'm already crying. Okay. Tell us, Russ. What did your research? What did your research tell you?
Something very interesting, okay, when it comes to interacting with and communicating with the wonderful officers that are affiliated with Los Angeles Police Departments is they, okay, are authorized to create what is known as field interview cards, right, for anybody that they come into contact with, okay? They're also authorized to use social media, and yeah, they can they're just like any other law enforcement agency, except for the fact that they use what's known as media sonar, right? I'm educating. All I'm trying to do. Russ needs to call them back because he doesn't have a choice when it comes to being questioned by them. I don't have to do a goddamn thing. I don't have to do fucking nothing when it comes to the police. I don't have to call the police if I don't want to. I don't have to do shit when it comes to interacting with the police. You're not legally required to call the police if they ask you to call them. You're just not. And that's for every law enforcement agency all over the place. The police want you to call them. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing.
So
I know. I need. I can't. I don't. I've googled it. I don't know what the fuck a media sonar is. Is it? I can't. Oh my god. Oh, this is why. This is my favorite. And he's not even reacting to like my. Not like. There's maybe 2 to 3 points during this 45-minute reaction he did, quote unquote, where he's actually reacting to what I say. It's just oh my god, this is my favorite. He just keeps going off on these tangents. And the reason he's bringing up the LAPD is because of Valentina. This girl who went missing, who he claims all this shit about, right? Says she flew out to Florida. He never met this girl. He would have so many pictures of them together because that's when Russ would have peaked in his life. His one crowning moment. But oh, she didn't want pictures. So bitch, please. Bitch, please. And he just keeps going off on these tangents about the cops, and I don't have to talk to the cops. And Raven said he'll say here in a little bit something about like apparently I said like, oh, you're gonna have to talk to the cops. Here's the thing that doesn't make anything make sense about Valentina and him and part of this. She was 20 years old when she went missing. Okay. So if she did fly out to Florida, she's over 18. She would have been a legal adult. Russ always talks about this in the frame of she made me lie for her because the cops would have come and hauled her back off to LA. She was over 18. But he speaks about this with the mindset of like being a 16-year-old, and it's very telling in my opinion.
There he goes again, just being one of those criminals that will not stop talking. Has nothing to do with not stopping, not with talking too much or not talking too much. That's just the way it is. You don't have to call the police if they ask you to call them. You're not legally required. There's no law in place that says that you have to call the cops if they want you to call them. You don't have to.
I would say this also.
Oh, Thunder Rain says, I tried Googling it and I didn't even get an AI answer. Just the location of a certain company all the way on the other side of the ocean. I know. I'm like, media. What the fuck is a media sonar? I don't. Again, he has no idea how any of this shit works, which makes me think he's just trying to Google stuff or thinks he knows. And like, he's just making shit up because, like, everybody knows Russ lies. Russ lies. Right? It's fine. It's fine. Russ lies. It's okay. Capone, Raven, there's 5 actionable offenses. Did you commit one of the 5? No. No, I did not commit one of the 5.
Started Miranda, not the Miranda rights girl. Oh my god, she quoted. There's
And Rick reading my Miranda rights.
a stream she took down. I might be able to get my greasy little hands on it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something now. Okay. Let me tell you something now. everything that I have put out on Twitter and elsewhere. Let them add it all to that case. I don't care. Let them add it all to her case. Let them add all of it to her case. It's going to become a cold case anyways because of the fact that I'm not going to call them back. So let them do. Let them add all of it. Let them add all of it. Let them add all of it. We can't even figure out how to get into contact with Russ. So yes, the case is going to become a cold case. Cold case. Woo! There we go.
What the fuck? I can't. It's going to become a cold case because Russ won't call the cops back, you guys. But he had nothing to do with it. See, this is the shit he likes to do. A lot of people don't realize he would talk about Valentina and then he would post a selfie on Twitter with captions like, or his community tab post, right? With captions like, when they come for me, I'll be gone. And little things like, and he would say and post things, oh, what did Russ do to that girl? And say shit like, I was the last person that talked to her. I was the last person that saw her, which has a certain implication to it, and he knows it. And then it's like, I think it's just making all this shit up for attention, frankly. Because he likes it. He wants to sit there and whine and cry about it, but he enjoys it. Again, my favorite Russ quote is, and I quote, I am here to fuck with people and get a reaction. And I know exactly what buttons to push to get that reaction. End quote. That's my favorite Russ quote.
Was again acting stupid.
I might be able to get my greasy little hands on it.
Might be able to get my greasy
see,
little hands on
because I
your
showed up in
greasy little
chat.
hands on what? Your greasy little hands on what? And yes, that
If you would stop running your fucking yap and actually react to my stream, Russ, and listen to what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, context, all that stuff, you would fucking know what I was referring to. Oh my God, he's not even reacting to me. He's just like, he just has me playing in the background. And again, like I said, he's out in left field, and then he's in the bleachers, and then he's in the parking lot, and then he's 5 miles down the fucking road. Oh my God, this is great.
is what will happen if you interact with the police and your input is crucial to whatever investigation that they're doing, and they can't figure out how to get into contact with you again. The case becomes cold, becomes a cold case, and then they set it to the side and they don't bother doing nothing with it. So that's it. That's just what happens.
It was the
Oh.
third stream she was doing about
All right, Sherlock Holmes, whatever you say, dude.
me. My name was in the title. Just like her name's in the title, my thumbnail's a strawberry. I fully expect her to show, if she's awake, she streamed all night. Like, yeah, if somebody's streaming about you and your name's in the title, you have a right to show up.
I can stream about you. I'm gonna press my lips against you and hold you to me. I can stream about you. You know you got me spellbound. What else can it be?
Or expect that person to show up. Like,
Ew.
I showed up in her chat and I was respectful, I was nice, but I stood my ground, and that's what we're gonna go over. Because, all right, August of 2023.
What happened
It's
then?
like we're stuck.
It was August. It was hot. What does she call it? August Geddon. I am so, if I never hear about August of 2023 in my life, it'll be too fucking soon.
In an episode
Of what?
Doctor Who.
Oh no.
We're in the TARDIS. We can't get out. We've run out of tacos, chai. The Daleks are
Have you
outside.
have you run out of your mind? I'm joking.
We're stuck in the TARDIS looping around 2023.
Okay, when are you gonna get to AJ? Oh, great. Oh, you had Karsten on. Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. Oh, AJ was on. Okay, let's see.
To give me a fucking example of what I have done.
AJ's real mean. I know more and more people are watching her, and I've seen more and more people notice, like, she's immediately defensive. Like, she has so much welled up anger inside of her. She just gets right up on the microphone and what the fuck? Why the suck? Girl, breathe, calm down. Come on, I'm sure you know some breathing exercises from your competitive figure skating days. Utilize them. Center, calm, like, it's all right, girl. It's all right.
Tell me. I would like to know. No, let's move on because it doesn't matter what I say. You're just gonna weird fucking logic and talk over me. Just like you're continuing to talk over me. So say, make a statement. So you literally cannot give me. Oh my god!
No, it's because you kept talking over me, girl. The whole time you were up here, you just kept talking and yelling over me. And then she'd be like, "Give me an answer," and I'd be quiet. And then she'd be quiet. 3 words out of my mouth, boom, talking over me. Fucking God.
Hey, I don't fucking care, AJ. I don't fucking care. Then don't say stuff that can affect people's real lives if you don't give a fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Sharing my opinion. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break any laws. I didn't do anything actionable. And if you take me to court, the burden of proof is on you.
Capone, you know she talks about that all the time. Don't start your shit in chat, Capone.
Yes, you fucking did.
Damn it,
no,
Capone.
I didn't. You fucking did. Yes, you take me to court.
Oh wow.
Sue me. Sue me for the nothing that I have. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's another good idea. Hey, Gerdmeister 3000. Okay, if your lunatic boyfriend is ever released, how about you? Because I know that you mentioned that.
Why does he keep going back to Nigs in DC? AJ and I are yelling at each other. Why does he keep going back to Nigs in DC? They are not the topic of discussion. Oh my God.
Your ambulance chaser over there. Your ambulance chaser over there. Was going through my Twitter feed, and you said that she was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
What?
How about you take me to fucking court next, bitch?
Oh.
How about you take me to court? I'm no longer.
No, DC's kind of busy right now, asshole. Okay? She's got more important things going on than your sad, scrawny, creepy little ass.
Scared of her, okay? I'm no longer scared of her. I don't give a fuck about anything she has to say. I said it already. If you and Negs feel like I've done you so dirty, take me to fucking court. Take me to court. Get your attorney. Have me be the next one to get served, just like how you had Tragic served, right?
Oh.
For anybody that don't remember that, DC had Tragic served, right? For the stuff with the Connersville police, and the fire department and all of that, how they came to the store. Do that with me next. Oh wait, you can't. You know why? Because let me tell ya. I have spoken to the police where I live more than once, and you call them and try to have me served, you're gonna get laughed at. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, according to Russ, the police where he lives, I'll just say his county, his city, his county, whatever. They know who he is. They love him. They're subscribed to his channel. They give him amazing life advice. They have no fucking. He really does he believe this, or is he? Again, I'm just here to get a reaction from people, right? I need to remember that. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. The cops don't serve people. Usually. Like, it depends on where you live. You usually have to hire somebody. There are people that do that. There are what it would like an agency. Oh my God. Oh, again, he has no idea how any of this works. We're to believe, the cops in his area are like, oh, we love Russ. Russ is the best. We would never serve Russ. We would never enforce any laws with Russ if we needed to. Just no. Russ is the golden child of wherever the hell he lives in the armpit of Florida. That's all I know is he lives somewhere in Florida.
Is that like Maxwell? Maxwell in there? You don't get to say that shit, Raven. I can share my opinion. By the way, I think I know who put you up to it. No one put me up to anything. Oh, I think I know though.
They're probably gonna be like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Have some 28-year-old serve with court papers just for having an?"
He's still not even reacting to me. Still, he's not like all that just went down between me and AJ. And like, I don't even think his little sponge of a mind absorbed it. Because he just goes right back into talking about the cops. Oh my God, it's my favorite.
Opinion about you on the internet. That's absolutely asinine. There's no reason for that.
Oh my God, no one put me up to it, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that anybody said, hey, Raven, go do a live stream. I'm not saying that.
Oh.
No one put me up to it. I just know the way that this community works. Well, apparently you don't know how I work. No one put me up to anything. Kind of stupid then, aren't you?
Oh, wow.
Because you shouldn't have said it.
Don't know what to sell in 2025?
Pay for premium, Russ. I know your two aunties over there are sending you cash apps. Pay for premium. Goddamn. I laughed so hard when she was like, you're kind of stupid. Some people that are close to me got real mad and upset. And I really do have the best friends. I thought it was hysterical because I'm like, and I admit I'm not always the brightest bulb in the pack, but if I don't know something, I won't speak on it. I'll go learn about it, or I'll be like, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and run my mouth. Oh, yeah. Who put you up to it? Oh, I think no one put me up to anything. I do my own fucking streams. I pick and choose who and what I stream about, what I talk about. But it's AJ. Everything's a fucking conspiracy. So
meet Axio, your AI-powered sourcing partner. Chat with Axio AI, ask follow-up questions, and discover
you. Because you shouldn't have said the shit that you fucking said. Oh my God, you want to call me stupid. And you're sitting here saying, you're going to take me to court and the burden of proof is on me?
Uh-huh.
It is. It is. No, it's not. Because I already found what I need from you, darling. You already said it. You already said it. No shit, Sherlock. And I have freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And there are consequences.
By the way, another thing that, like I said, done my research. Okay, another thing that
oh God, here we go. We got more research, guys.
LAPD will do is after you talk to them, they will build a profile on you to determine whether or not you're a suspect, or just a regular person that called them and asked them questions or whatever. That's what they do. They can do that.
I told you.
We need to listen to this again because oh my God.
Or just a regular person that PD will do is after you research. Okay, another thing that the LAPD will do is after you talk to them, they will build a profile on you to determine whether or not you're a suspect, or just a regular person that called them and asked them questions or whatever. That's what they do. They can do that.
So the LAPD, okay, I think we all know, right? Most police departments, I don't care if you live in the middle of Oklahoma, Chicago, Miami, LA. I think we all know and can agree. Most police departments, their resources, their time, their manpower, right? They're already stretched. They're always trying to play catch up. But he really thinks that every person that calls the LAPD, they're going to research and build a profile on to determine if you're a suspect or just a regular person. X to fucking doubt. simply based on logic, they do not have the resources and time for that. Oh my God, this is fantastic. This is, I don't know. Thunder Rain says, what the fuck does Russ think he's listening to? I don't know, but yeah, bless his heart. Where is he getting this shit? Like, there's getting shit wrong or not understanding, and then there's the shit that Russ says, and it's my fucking favorite.
There are 5 things. You better be
5
things
and shove them up. There's 5 things, everybody. There's 5 things. I tried Googling that shit all morning. Came up empty-handed, but what do I know?
your ass. Who was your legal fucking advisor?
Oh wow, she's having a meltdown.
That's what the law is, and there's a reason why.
I'm not. I know you're not talking about me. I was having a good goddamn time. I was laughing. Meltdown where, sir? Because I know you're not talking about me.
There's a reason why.
There's a reason why.
I'm judging it.
Community, AJ, and nobody fucking likes you. God, you were so fucking dense. Like there, whatever you say. Whatever I never even had a problem with you. I never had a problem.
I will quote Hikari, right? Hikari's daughter. Hikari's daughter said this: Russ does not have no legal obligation to do nothing. I don't, and neither does anybody else.
Silent viewer.
No one's even talking about this. Where? Why? For why? For why you say this? Just out of nowhere. I have no legal obligation. Hi, Mick. I love you, Mick. 5 actionable things. Oh my God. Shut up, Raven. Shut up, Raven.
And I was frustrated with you.
So if all of you, if any of you are expecting me to call the police again just because they want me to do that,
Oh my
you're out of your
God.
fucking minds. It's not happening.
Put all those streams back up.
At this point, Russ, I just want you to actually watch and react to my stream. Because technically, this is against TOS. Because you're just playing my stream in the background. You're not actually reacting to it. React to my stream, bro. You just keep going off on these weird fucking nonsensical tangents about the cops and it. Gotcha.
I don't have to do it.
As it is, they probably are still triggered over the fact that my phone went to most likely went to voicemail when they tried to get into contact with me for a follow-up about that case.
Anything. I find it funny. Oh, you don't have to do anything and it's fine. I find it funny that they're about me. The rules don't apply to AJ, guys. AJ is a special little princess, and we're all just being so mean to her. And oh my God, you don't know me.
Oh, you don't know my name. You don't know my name. Oh, you don't know my name. So what are you doing?
God, everyone is exhausted. Why am I wasting my time talking to you? I don't know, AJ. Go file the fucking paperwork. I didn't do a fucking thing wrong. Burden of proof is on you. You did. Go look it up. I consulted 3 lawyers. They all laughed at the concept of you trying to. Did you play on your stream? Did you play on your stream? I sure fucking did. I sure fucking did. Okay. Well, that's.
And I just want to stop and say, I love myself. Like it's taken a while in my life, but I've come to a point. I really love myself, and there's always room for improvement as a person. I love myself.
I will go over real quick. I'm going to put them on pause, but I'll go over to something I found, right?
Oh God.
Something that I researched. Are you legally since
something that I researched. I Googled it, you guys. Oh, have you watched every episode of Law and Order like AJ has? If I watched every episode of ER back in the 90s, does that make me a doctor? Ooh. Research. Oh, God. All right. Ooh, everybody get ready to take notes.
Even said, "You're not going to have a choice. Are you legally required to call the police if they ask?" Let's see what the answer is for this. Let's see what the answer is for this. I want to educate even further. Are you legally required to call the police if they want you to do that? Generally, no. You are not legally required to call the police if they ask, unless you are a mandatory reporter or there are specific circumstances requiring you to report a crime. However, understanding your rights in the context of the situation is important. Elaboration. Consensual encounters. If the police are asking you to come to the station or answer questions, this is often a consensual encounter, meaning you have the right to decline. There you go. Mandatory reporters, certain professionals like teachers, social workers, and healthcare providers have a legal obligation to call and let her.
Because they're mandatory reporters, you fuckwit. So if someone is a teacher and a child comes to school and they are, God forbid, battered and bruised, and there's obvious signs of neglect or abuse, or the child tells them, like, hey, home life isn't great, this is what's going on. That person, that teacher who is a mandatory reporter, and there are several professions that are mandatory reporters, it's in the fucking name, bro. This is not in reference to you as an unemployed fuckwit. Oh my god. Oh, kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Family know where she was to report suspected child abuse or neglect. Duty to report.
He did not. Oh my god. Stop it. He did not. He did not. Oh my god. That is fucking hysterical. Yeah, and AJ that gets distracted and loses her shit over any comment in her chat, unless she's ignoring the chat that is critical or honest, anything other than unicorn farts and sparkles, derails for 2 fucking hours and gets upset and starts using her Batman voice, is so tough. She said this several times on stream lately. You know, I was a competitive figure skater. You can't get to me. I beg to differ, but you know.
In some states, failing to report certain crimes, like those resulting in serious bodily injury or death, can be a criminal offense. So Russ is committing a crime by not calling the police. No, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not. I'm not.
No one cares. Literally, I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want, Russ, because you know what? There's definitely one, like one and one by proxy, who have to deal with your actions. Good, bad, or in between. That is you and your mom. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Be an upstanding citizen. Contribute to society. Don't go out, be a menace. Don't. I don't fucking care, because guess what? Doesn't fucking affect me. I might talk about it because that's what I do. I talk about things and then I close my laptop and I go on with my day. That's all I fucking do. It's words on the internet, girl. Yes, Hammy. She I don't know, apparently she has like a love for Batman. Um and she there was one stream, she's like, you know, when she gets all mad and upset, she's trying to like be intimidating. She lowers her voice and she gets real close to the microphone. She said that it's her Batman voice. So do with that information what you will. Oh my god. Oh. The stupidity physically hurts me, and I'm in enough pain as it is. Jesus Christ.
Let them and rage all they want to, try to get a hold of me again. I'm not calling them. I'm not calling them. Because you know what?
Then don't.
It's only going to lead to more problems if I do. Duty to report in some states, failing to report certain crimes like those resulting in serious bodily injury or death. Okay, I already read this. Florida stop and identify law. Florida law allows police to ask for identification if there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, but you are not required to provide it unless you are being lawful.
Meaning, like, if there was a robbery at the 7-Eleven and the police are called to the scene, and then it's like, okay, the guy was like 6 feet tall, white, thin, looked like he'd been wearing his clothes for 5 days, had dirt rings around his wrists, no front teeth, and he was singing and was just real weird, right? Suspect description. And you're walking on the street or out in your front yard and they happen upon you and you fit that description, they can be like, "Hey, yo." Or if they have any reasonable suspicion to think somebody's up to some fuck shit, like, I don't know, any number of things. I'm sure we can all think of them. God, he doesn't understand. It's fascinating. It is fascinating. 28 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't understand a goddamn thing about how the world works. But when you live in your bedroom all day, I guess you wouldn't have any grasp on that now, would you?
Detained or arrested. And that's happened with me already with the police where I live because they ask for
Yep.
ID. They ask for
Everyone
ID. Because I wanted to know, okay, I asked them, I wanted to know if there was a case regarding me and all that stuff from years ago. You give them your ID, they check the computer, and they tell you whether or not you have a warrant, whether or not there's any cases, whether or not there's any investigations. When it comes to me, there's none of that.
Yeah, you can call. I called because I had a crazy neighbor who harassed me for 4 years. And she said during COVID, when everything was locked down, she went up and filed several reports on me, all for the same thing, right? I knew she was lying. But just to humor myself, I called every 2 weeks for like 3 months because, again, COVID, things were, at a snail's pace. Lovely, lovely ladies that I spoke to. And yeah, I was like, "Is there anything on me yet?" And they would laugh because I explained the situation. And they're like, "No, you're good, girl." He's. And here's another thing. If you didn't do anything wrong, you have nothing to worry about. Like, I didn't do anything wrong, and I have nothing to worry about. You see how that works? Yeah. And I don't necessarily think Russ, did anything to Valentina, but I think because he's a little freak of an online troll, he has said a lot of shit over the years that frankly does cast him in what law enforcement may consider to be a suspicious light. Because he just needs that attention.
Okay? And anybody could call him. I already said call a non-emergency number and they will tell you the same thing. There's no investigation. There's no case. So that's it. All right. Let's get back to...
I don't care. I don't know where you live to call. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. And even if I did, I wouldn't call because I literally do not fucking care. Just putting that out there.
Do it.
Okay. Well, that's
You?
funny.
Oh my God. You are.
You didn't say that before. You didn't say that before. I've already told you that what you did was actionable.
I said it earlier in the stream. Oh, it's actionable.
Criminally actionable. Oh my God, somebody farted on stream. Look at what Hussey won with DC.
Fuck Hussey.
Oh, wow, AJ, wow. Wow, AJ, Hussey is not going to like that.
He didn't win shit.
Fuck Hussey. Fuck Hussey. The same fucking shit happened to him.
Fuck Hussey. And apparently Hussey doesn't like me because I dipped into AJ's 19-hour stream and Rampage made a comment about me and Hussey responded with Ravenstar could go fuck herself too. I mean, okay. Sure. If that makes you feel better, then fine. I'm gonna hold back on my thoughts and opinions for now. Not that I don't have a lot to say about things I've seen and heard over the past, I don't know, like 2 weeks to a month. I never lie. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I am not Hussy. I am not DC. Fuck Hussy. Fuck that thing.
Oh, wait a minute. It was Raven who said that. Excuse me. Never mind, AJ.
Yep, sure fucking was.
Oh, I didn't know who said what.
You're not DC. No, you're just a little lapdog. That's all. Oh, I'm no one's lapdog.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, you are the last person to be talking about being a lapdog. Especially when Hussy admitted this morning he's been abusing the wrench he has in your chat to time people out, and he's enjoying it. And you look through and act like, oh, I don't know who timed people out. Granted, people have been saying I was blocked. They mean to say they were timed out. That's fucked up. I don't care who it was that has a wrench in my chat. I see people modding from emotions, or if, because I'm cool with a lot of different people, right? I'm cool with people that fucking hate each other. But everybody knows Raven the Libra, like, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you. What's between you guys is between you guys. Like, I want no part of it. And I can be friends with both people. Hussy being in your chat, timing people out, throwing his wrench around is fucked up. And then to sit there and gloat about it, ew. But you won't say or do anything, will you? Are you afraid to make him mad? Are you afraid to upset him? That's your chat. You should be like, stop it, and take his wrench away and be like, dude, I'm pulling your wrench for a week or two. Like, that's not cool. That's not how I run my chat. That's what I would fucking do. Ask anyone who has a wrench in my chat. I'd do that shit in a fucking heartbeat.
I went with the six because I'm never changing leaders.
No, she ain't nobody's lapdog. She ain't nobody's lapdog. Let me tell you, she's her own lapdog.
Oh, I'm no one's lapdog. I am a standalone. I will never. So am I. Fucking so am I. Ask anybody who knows me in chat, and they'll tell you I function on my own.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. You can tell yourself that all day.
Wow.
Okay.
But nobody knows AJ. Can't have any thoughts or opinions of any kind on AJ because we don't know her. Even though she has sat on stream for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours over the past 2+ years and used her YouTube streams as a therapy session. We don't know anything about her, but she knows me by my actions. Girl, that's not very Christian of you. It's not very Christian.
It's not. Look at what happened with Hussy. Hussy won.
Oh my God.
Why?
Yes, he did.
Because DC.
No one cares. No one fucking cares. No one cares. They settled. He didn't win. They settled. But of course he did. I won. Because all he cares about is money. Let's be honest. All he cares about is money. Broke bitch wants to sit there, demand likes, demand, I'm not going to start the stream until you super chat me. I have never heard somebody flex about fucking e-begging and getting money, handouts, donations from people the way that one has. And then he's out buying his real and his fake Gucci glasses because that makes him a better person than other people. This is what I've learned from watching his streams over the past month because I didn't watch him before that. Because not my cup of tea. That's not a flex. And to say the most vile shit about people and then sit there and be like, oh, How dare you say something about me? What a fucking mess that one is.
Said some fucked up shit.
Yup. Just like how I'd very easily win any kind of case against DC because of the
you
shit that DC has said about me. Go to Amazon, order a rope, and find a beam. It's like it's
You forget, Russ. You forget all the shit you have said across all the platforms over the years, but if that makes you feel better, go ahead. Go off, bro.
it would be a very very easily an open and shut defamation and slander case for her. I would win. Because I have endless amounts of proof of her defaming my character and of Negs defaming my character
Oh my
for
god.
years. For years.
That she stated as chat without her opinion. It doesn't work like that. Okay. You realize that just saying in Minecraft, that doesn't work?
Oh, I said way more than that. I annoyingly clarified that that was my opinion. No.
I think Minecraft. That doesn't work like that.
Don't use your audience. Don't use your Batman with me. It's real bad.
Did you look at the chat? Did you look at what you were portraying to your audience, what you were getting over to your audience while you were saying it? Saying in Minecraft? Did you go back and look at what your audience was saying?
Yes.
Go back and look.
Oh my god.
Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right?
Oh my god, AJ.
Yeah. You are wrong, Raven. You're wrong. Sure. And I'm sorry, but you really did. You fucked up. You cannot do that. And I'm letting you know that. Okay. And people need to stop making these assumptions that can change people's IRL lives. Okay.
Can. You keep. Yep. Can. Could. Not has. Again. AJ has to prove that me clearly stating my opinion, which there's a difference when you state something as fact and you state something as your opinion. I clearly stated my opinion, and the burden of proof is on her to prove that what I said has, in fact, my words and only my words, has had an effect on her actual life. And she keeps speaking in cans and coulds. My words, not anyone else's, not any other individual person or group of people. My words and only my words had an effect. Speaking in can and could, you have to prove it has.
Mm-hmm.
It did. I have the fucking proof, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah. And you know what? Okay, I'd like to bring up another point.
Oh my god.
To really shut the door on Raven's claim that I'm not going to have a choice. I don't have to do shit unless the police have a damn warrant. You know what a warrant is?
Yeah.
A warrant is something
so
that the police get after they speak to a judge and determine whether or not they have probable cause. Okay, probable cause. You know what probable cause is? Probable cause is something that the police have to come to the conclusion on whether or not Russ, committed a crime. I didn't commit any crimes.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Then why are you so upset? If somebody was out here running around being like, Raven robbed a bank, and I'd be like, no, I fucking didn't. And being like, oh, the cops are going to come to your door, and blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, okay, let them. Let them. I'll meet you at the station with an attorney, because even if you are innocent, don't ever speak to the cops without legal representation present. He is in space. He is in space. This is like again, he's barely reacting to the stream. He's just like, just keeps circling around and just saying the dumbest, most outlandish things. And it's amazing. And I love it. This is, Russ, this is my favorite quote reaction you've ever done to me. Thank you for this gift, Russ.
Determined that already. Despite being accused of numerous crimes, they have already come to the conclusion that I didn't do nothing wrong at all.
Great.
At all.
Good for you.
Period.
Super. Okay.
So people could say whatever they want to say. But at the end of the day, okay, when the police determine that somebody, regardless of being accused of a crime or not, has not committed the crime, that's it.
Holy shit!
The decision that they make is final. Unless, of course, they decide to do, to investigate further, which they're not doing.
Okay. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, if you didn't do anything, then wash, rinse, repeat. This is why I stopped reacting to Russ. He got bored. It was the same shit over and over. Wash, rinse, repeat. I was like, whatever. But this, I mean, he's reacting to me and AJ and was like, oh, if you want to react to this. So there you go. I did. You're welcome.
You know why I know they're not doing?
And we're almost done with this. And I want to read through the court documents Hurl put online when we're done.
Doing that? You know why I know they're not doing that? Because I showed already. Okay, you go to what's known as a wanted persons thing for the state of Florida. You can search my name from here to Kingdom Come, and the results that you will get is no wanted persons found for the search. You know why? Because they are not going to get a warrant for me because they've already told me you didn't commit a crime at all. You didn't commit any crimes.
Great.
I have the proof. That's like wild to me.
Yeah, but that's now, Russ. That's now. No, it's not going to change the decision that they've made.
Because that stream has like.
Because no detectives, no police department, no one in law enforcement, judges, attorneys, nothing they've never gotten new information or changed their mind in the history of courts and all that stuff. So Russ is good. Okay. Glad we cleared that up. 400 and something views. How?
Yeah, it's probably one of your most viewed streams. Like, no, it's not. Well, it's not.
It's I will be the last person on the face of the earth that ever sets foot in a fucking courtroom over any of this shit. I will tell you all that right now. I'm not about to waste my time sitting in a courtroom in front of a judge, having to explain to a judge. Oh my goodness! I hurt somebody's feelings on the internet. I deserve the worst in the world. No.
Well, that's what. Do I even need to say it? That's what you're saying about Nags. He hurt your feelings, so he deserves to rot in jail, right? Isn't that what everyone is running around doing? Well, not everyone, but some people are running around doing right now. In some cases, not all. And that's why I'm standing my ground. That I clearly stated my opinion. It is not actionable. I did not commit a crime. Because this whole group, right, that is now constantly threatening to take people to court, it's going to make people not want to share their opinions, or people go in chats, and that's fucked up.
It's a waste of the fucking police's time to have to be dealing with this stupid shit, and it's also a waste of a judge's time to have to be dealing with this. Now, in some cases, yes, defamation and slander cases for that are necessary, but when it comes to me, I didn't do anything wrong at all, and they already know that, and they're not going to do anything else.
It's more up there because I've seen that your other ones get.
No, it's not. And I would just like to say, the stream I did on AJ back on November 3rd, 2024, sat at like 428 or 432 views 4 months. Her and Hussey have brought attention to this. Not me. I did my stream, I moved on. I was in Hussey's chat to watch all the Hecate drama go down at the time. And I made a couple of comments in chat. He sees me instantly. Oh, are you the one that AJ's always talking about, Raven? You can come up. And I love how he's like, I'll be nice to you. I won't yell at you. Bro, you don't intimidate me. That's so cute. You thought I would be intimidated by you. Oh, I'm so cute. And I went up there because it's like, and no, I didn't remember my exact words being put on the spot on a stream I did 8 months ago. So I wasn't going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, I remember exactly what I say, or that's exactly what I said. But I knew I expressed it was my opinion. And then I went and I looked, and then all that shit popped off with Alex and Nikki, and he was all involved with that. So I was like, whatever. And then AJ brought it up and started streaming about it. I'm not the one bringing attention to it, man. That's AJ and Hussey.
No, it's not.
It's more up there because I've seen that your other ones get
No,
higher.
it's not.
Like 30. Like
No, it's one of my.
Let me tell you all this right now. If they really fucking thought, really and truly thought in their minds that I committed a crime, okay, that I've committed any crimes, there would be a warrant for my arrest issued
Oh
by
my
now.
God.
There would have been a warrant for my arrest issued by now.
Okay, Russ.
So that's it.
I lower it's definitely up there. The point is though, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because one person could fucking hear that. Just the right person. And you even said yourself. You said yourself. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Oh my God.
And your audience was over there. That was your words, darling.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't really apply, but you're going to keep saying it over and over and over. But continue. Oh, I look under videos on my stream. If you haven't seen those, I've got a couple of little videos on there. You know, shows Russ's actual mindset, and he's toned it down. That's the thing, is Russ knows how to mimic and behave when he needs to, you know?
Really kind of does. You just don't like the fact that it does apply.
I don't give a shit, AJ.
Go.
I don't give a shit.
Your audience was saying. So then here, I'm gonna ask you here straight up right now. Sure. Do you think that my husband is a fucking pedophile?
I'm not answering that because I've been advised by my legal counsel.
Oh yeah,
Why could
okay.
you not answer that?
What legal?
One, why would she want me to repeat my opinion that she's threatening to take me to court over? And two, just because I'm like, no, I'm not saying it, doesn't mean I did anything wrong. It means I'm smart. It means I scraped together and shelled out money I didn't fucking have to go consult with lawyers. It doesn't mean I did anything wrong because I didn't do anything wrong. And I find it odd that she's so upset about my opinion that I said on one stream, didn't take to my Twitter posting shit, my community tab posting shit, wasn't doing stream after stream and videos, and it was just the one fucking stream. And then she's like sitting there demanding I repeat my opinion that she says is criminally actionable. Does that make sense? Because that doesn't fucking make sense to me.
What legal counsel, Raven? What legal counsel? Who is Raven's attorney? Who is Raven's attorney?
I have not retained one at this point because I don't need to. And when I do, not telling fucking you or anybody else.
Who's Raven's attorney?
AJ, I know yours is like what? Is it Grok? Gemini, because I know you're not paying for Chat GPT.
You know me because you don't know me, so you couldn't say either way, could you?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You're so fucking dumb.
Oh.
She's so mad.
You're
She's
trying
so
to
mad. She's so mad. She's so mad. And then there's Russ. Oh my god, what a fucking freak show! Like we need to label like Hussy AJ, Jack Monica, GP, and Russ something. I say their community, their group name should either be the Misfits or Sue Me or something, you know. I don't know. What do you guys think? They need a name. They need a community name. Like we've got the Bodega, Grift Gang, Support Bodega, all that stuff. Like what should we call them?
Louder.
No, I'm asking you straight up. If you want to stand on these fucking, terms.
I stated my opinion in the stream. I did.
Okay. All right.
Go
so then
fuck
you
yourself.
So then you do think that, right? Say it again.
So
Say it again.
fucking
You're not
weird.
baiting me. Oh. Because then what you would say would be speculation, correct?
I stated what I said was fucking speculation.
Yes.
That's what an opinion
Your
is.
audience.
She's so dumb. She's so dumb. Oh my god. So then if I'm held responsible for what my chat says, then I'm going to right? Then we're all responsible for what our chat says, right? Like you can filter words out, you can time people out, block people for being disruptive, saying certain shit, whatever. But like I get she's upset, but goddamn, the stupidity fucking hurts.
Was asking if I had fucking custody over my children. Go look at what your audience was saying. Go look.
I can't control the chat, AJ.
But you can. You could say no. You could.
You could.
Oh,
You're being.
Here comes Carson.
You are wrong. Okay. You won't even say it now. You won't even say it.
Shout out to fucking Crochetter. I know not everyone cares for Crochetter. I like him. He's always been very nice and respectful to me. And I appreciated him coming up because he gave us. I wasn't there when all that shit went down with August Geddon. He was. And I appreciated him giving his insight in his side. And he was calm, cool, collected, and well spoken. So thanks, Crochetter. I appreciated you coming up.
Now, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Raven, saying no. Say I think that he is this in Minecraft. Say it. You can even put the Minecraft in there.
Why?
Why?
Should she do that?
Here he comes.
His voice. And that again, it's so weird that she was like demanding. And you can even put the Minecraft in there. Gee, thanks for the permission, AJ. You go fuck yourself.
You fucking cockroach spy. I have. You motherfucker.
I am not a spy. I never was.
You got so triggered. She got so triggered. You fucking cockroach spy. So triggered. So triggered. Oh my god, that was great. Because that's my favorite part of the stream because she's sitting there coming at me thinking, oh, I'm so scared and intimidated and she's got one over on me. And then out of nowhere, just here comes Crochetter's like booming voice. Why should she? I fucking almost peed myself. That was great.
The whole group knew that I was close friends with Clara and Nex. So
yeah, look where that got you. Look where that got you. The both of them are back in court. And he's going to be most likely behind bars for the rest of his life.
What makes you think this? Oh my God, Russ, you have no clue. You have no clue of anything about that fucking case. And to make a fool of yourself, it's what you're best at.
That got you, Carson. You wasted so much of your time associating with those two. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Because you were there under false pretenses. Yes.
No, I wasn't.
What? You were the one.
I told you guys that I'm friends with Clara and Nex.
I didn't even know.
Friends. Those two don't give a fuck about you.
hold on. Let's. Russ is going to be better. Drella says saying Minecraft after stupid shit doesn't do anything and it doesn't protect you. I added that in, but I was very clear. I'm like, this is my opinion. Don't take this as fact. My opinion in Minecraft, allegedly, whatever, like my opinion. Like, I made it clear that I was stating my opinion. And again, I haven't gone around on my Twitter community tab making videos, doing all this stuff, going IRL on her. No, I said what I said was my opinion. It was based on shit AJ said and shared on those 8-hour overnight streams that started in like August of 2023, fucking 2023. She did them for like a couple of months, right? She would go all night. She passed out on stream a couple of times because she got so fucking drunk, admitted she was drunk, shared a lot of like personal information. She was on camera. There, context clues. Context clues. And the thing is that those streams are down. Again, please go watch Tasha's video when this is over. It's linked in the description. Because even people that have started out, because now AJ is trying to repaint it as like, oh, it's just these 3 things. No, it was a lot more than that. I didn't know where fucking Tumblr existed. I don't go searching on other platforms for people's shit. I keep it to YouTube and what they say here. I don't care to go anywhere else. I'm too fucking lazy. I might do a Twitter. That's about it. Because those are the 2 social medias I have. Arbitrarily pulling an opinion out of the air to be malicious, like was done to Gigi, right? When people were calling him bad no things. That's different. My opinion was based on shit AJ shared that she's now trying to say she didn't fucking share. I didn't just come up with my opinion. I had no opinion before I started watching her. And other people are now realizing, current day, like, oh, but wait. Okay, this is why people think this. Again, please go watch Tasha's video.
Those 2 don't give a fuck about you. Those 2 don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves. They never have given a fuck about anybody but themselves. Karsten, wake up.
Oh,
Wake
I know,
up.
Jarella.
You were used. Okay. You
What?
have been used from the minute
Oh
that
my
you
God.
became friends with the both of them. They use people. That's what they do. They use you to get to where they want to get to, and then they kick it to the curb. I found that out the hard way by wasting my time being in their sorry excuses of a community.
I told you guys, almost on a daily basis.
AJ, DC's lying about you. What the fuck was that? Huh?
Is he
It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Let it go. Let it go. Again. And then she's just going over the same screenshots with what's her face? Holly Big Mac, I think it is. She just keeps going over and over those screenshots. And then it takes them 2 hours to get to reading them. She gets 10 minutes into it. And then Hussy's got to come up on panel because somebody said something and he's got to put him in their place. And it's just let it go. Move on. Talk about something else. Literally, no one cares at this point. Everyone is in other places. Everyone has other shit going on. More serious shit going on than what happened 2 fucking years ago. And I was dipping between AJ's stream and because Ritalin was sniping her. And from his perspective, he's like, AJ's getting a lot wrong. There's a lot she's not understanding. She's like she's connecting things that aren't there. Is that true? I don't know. Again, I wasn't fucking there. But it's interesting to hear other people's perspectives on it and whether I like somebody or not, or if people like them or not. I don't care. I'm like Tasha. I want to listen to all sides. I want to get the scoop from everybody, everyone's perspective, what they saw go down, blah, 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 whatever, and then form my own opinion. I used to do that shit where I would just listen to the person I liked, right? Or whose community I was in and run with it. I don't do that anymore. I want to hear what everyone has to say.
Lied about what?
Fake ass, fucking two-faced, bitch ass people.
Well,
Wow.
she's lied about quite a lot, but I'm not going to get into that because, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
By the way, before I forget, Hussey did not win the case against Clara.
Yeah, he fucking did. Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He did. Stop fucking riding DC's ass. DC is nothing special. Skip ahead.
Important,
And I
AJ.
guess nobody should be backing up Gigi with his shit either, right?
What?
I have nothing to do with Gigi. I was on
I don't think. I'm getting the feeling AJ doesn't like Gigi. I don't know. I think, and like I know all that shit went down between Hussey and Alex has been on Gigi's stream, and I'm sure Hussey feels some way about it, and it's a fucking mess.
the witness list for Clara, and I just would like to clarify the situation that Hussey is constantly lying to his audience like he is doing with everything.
You're a disgusting snake person. I've spent time with you. You are a snake, disgusting.
I spent time with you.
Yes, you did. And
Yeah.
I do not like the type of person that you are. You sat there and you said, hey, she's lying about you.
When did I say it? To ought to say it in your words, show me a clip.
It was, there's no
Show me a clip, a screenshot, anything.
These were private calls. Monica was there though. She knows. And another person was there. They know.
Yeah, me trying every day to tell you guys it is the wrong timing. Don't do
I
it.
have the fucking email that you fucking sent me.
Yes?
Ever been short on cash at the worst time? Here's
Oh, I don't want to hear about this.
It is the wrong timing. Don't do
I have
it.
the fucking
Oh,
email
the
that
wrong
you fucking
timing.
sent
Don't
me.
do it.
Yes? And?
Don't do me dirty like that.
Because
And?
you wanted to let me know that DC was lying about me. Right? You wanted to let
No.
me know. Because I had no fucking idea. I had no fucking idea because I wasn't paying attention.
DC was far too busy to care about anything in that moment.
Busy doing what? Busy being a failure? We know that.
No, she had life shit going on, and she shared some of that. But you know, people's fifis were more important.
Get to the point.
She was lying about me.
No.
Yes, you did. You said
No.
it. Yes,
No,
you
I
did.
didn't.
Yes, you did because you helped me.
Why
write-
should I?
You helped me write that. Are you fucking? Are you okay?
I'm
You're not
totally.
remember?
I'm the probably me and Raven are the one of the few less
You
who are
helped
okay.
You helped me write that fucking message to her on Discord.
No, I helped
You write that.
Cupcake
Yes, fucking
writing
you're
a message,
liar.
a community
Monica will
post.
tell you, and other people can tell you because they were fucking there.
No,
Yeah.
except Cupcake and Monica, nobody was there.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
in your head with all your rest of your voices.
And then Russ is just like, oh yeah. So when he's not going off about, you know, his BFFs on the police force and how he doesn't have to talk to the police, he's got no fucking input as to what's going on. It's just, I don't even think he was looking at the chat, because otherwise I think he would have mentioned seeing like DC came into the chat during this stream. So he just like keeps going back to Negs and DC, and it's like that. I've got to stop trying to make sense and be logical, because it's not going to work here, man.
You know what I have fucking recorded?
Oh,
Tell me.
No one cares.
tell me more. Tell me more.
Please tell me. What do you have recorded?
I guess we'll see.
Oh my god.
Okay. But disclaimer, I will not watch an 8-hour stream with you slurring and
I
having
don't give
problems
a fuck.
talking.
Maybe other people will. Maybe other people will.
We are in a shitty small space on YouTube where nobody cares.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Cosetter. Oh my god. Truer words have never been spoken. We we are in such a small niche community, and I know a lot of people on the outside look at Girl World and they don't think very highly of us, but you know what? Girl World is my community and I'm sticking it out. I'm I'm not going anywhere.
Why do you care, AJ? I asked you this in
Because I don't like it
2023.
when people fucking lie on
Asking you asked her that in 2023. I mean, if you asked her it already, why are you asking her again? Why are you asking her again?
People lie about everybody every fucking day in this community. If somebody lying on you, twisting what happened, cherry picking the information they share about what went down between the two of you, or just people just flat out make shit up. They connect dots where there are no dots. They see shit going on where there is no shit going on. That's how it works here. And you have to learn to deal with it, and at the very least pick and choose what you address and be very smart in how you address it. Sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes you got to wait until everybody realizes the crazy person that's full of shit is the crazy person that's full of shit. And then you're like, oh, glad the rest of you have finally caught up. It's it, it it's fun doing this, but sometimes it's not fun.
and they say that I'm a fucking liar. I don't like that.
Oh,
But you are lying too.
I am not lying.
Of course, when you are saying Hussey won the case, it's a lie. Hussey never won the case. There's not one piece of paper.
Hey. It's basically like he did because
No, it's not basically. No, he didn't. No, that's not basic.
that made me laugh because she went from like he won, and then Crusader's like, no, he didn't. Like, but he kept saying like, no, they settled. And then AJ's like, okay, so it's like he won. I can't.
the one that paid out. She paid out, did she not?
They had a mediation. That is all that I say. And the mediation is at the end at the line.
Uh-huh.
Did anything come from Hussey? Or did
Hussey does not have one piece of paper where it's written that he won.
She's the one that paid out.
Come on, AJ, you are all about the words. This is how important for you.
That's enough of that. Enough until you listen to Carson lie. Oh, all right. I'm done for today. Or I'm done. Yeah.
No.
That's it for me for this morning, I guess. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
10 out of 10, Russ. Barely reacted to my stream, babbled about nonsense with the cops, and I don't have to talk to the cops and blah, 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 blah. All right. So, 2 hours ago, here, let's look through this. I don't. Oof. Let me see how big I can make this. Ooh, that's even small for me. Okay. So this says Ken Chikuchian Hussey versus Afshan Khalil, AK. This matter was brought before the court on May 30th, 2025 for an ex parte proof hearing on plaintiff Ken's, I'm not going to try and say that last name, Kachuchi motion for default, which was filed on April 28th, 2025. AK defendant failed to appear. Default was entered against defendant on February 21st for her failure to appear at a remote initial scheduling conference. Defendant did not file a motion to vacate default within the requisite 2-week period, nor has one been filed to date. It says the court provides that to have default judgment entered in her favor, a plaintiff must, quote, no more than 60 days after default is entered, apply to the court for a default judgment either by motion or by, I know this word, but it's so small. My bifocals are failing me. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. I know that word though. My friend that's paralegal is going to be really disappointed in me because I know that word. Served on all parties, requesting setting of ex parte hearing. Ex parte proof of hearing. Hussey testified on his own behalf. The underlying dispute in this matter pertains to a series of instances in which defendant, an online content creator, made derogatory comments about plaintiff and his acquaintances on her YouTube channel and other online streaming platforms. Plaintiff, also an online content creator, alleges the defendant's online speech makes her liable to plaintiffs for damages in excess of $300,000. What? Where does that number come from? Oh, 300,000. Okay. In his complaint, plaintiff alleges a series of instances in 2023 which defendant ridiculed his appearance and made allegedly false declarations about plaintiff's lewd conduct with I don't want to say that. With children and others, which we all know is fucking false. I would say I don't like Hussey, but I don't think he's a bad no person. I think he's an asshole, but I don't think he's like doing bad no things, you know? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. At the ex parte hearing, however, plaintiff presented testimony and evidence narrowly focused on defendants' public comments made about individuals plaintiffs identified in his September 10th, 2025 witness list. So this is the witness tampering thing. Plaintiff admitted 3 pieces of evidence, videos identified as exhibits A, B, and C. The content was thematically the same. Each video was an excerpt of defendant's YouTube channel and showcased defendant making insulting remarks about individuals plaintiff had identified as witnesses in the matter. Plaintiff did not present any evidence supporting his allegations of defendant's 2023 remarks about plaintiff, nor did he testify to such. So the claims about the appearance and the bad no things, where there was no evidence given for those. Which I agree. Like, say I got handed, I don't care if it was online or one of my neighbors or something. If I got handed a lawsuit and I saw like who the other person's witnesses were, I want to talk about them, want to talk to them, nothing. So, yeah, she shouldn't have been. But, you know, to each their own. It's over and done with now. But yeah, see, and that's what's surprising to me. Because, again, I have several friends in the law field, and every single one of them is like the first thing, if it's contract law, if it's a civil suit, if it's criminal, the first thing, if you have legal counsel, if you have an attorney, the first thing you're going to be told, shut up in your everyday life, shut up online, don't talk to the other party, don't talk to or about anyone associated with them. Basically, it's a big shut your mouth across the board. So when asked how he admitted the videos of defendant verbally attacking, God, this is so small. identified witnesses affected him. Plaintiff said he was, quote, fearing for his life, and that these videos made him have heightened depression. We saw this on Sam's channel. Heightened depression and anxiety about proceeding with the case for fear that his witnesses would not want to testify in his behalf. Never represent yourself. What if you're poor, Jarella? What if you're a broke bitch? Because I refuse to do if I do end up in court, I refuse to do a GoFundMe, and I will have to represent myself. But again, I think I'll be fine. When asked how he admitted, plaintiff indicated he was seeing a therapist, but failed to produce any documents supporting his assertion that he has sought medical intervention for anxiety or depression. And this is the thing. If you want to take somebody to court for slander, defamation, this type of thing, you have to provide proof, right? Like, oh, it's affecting me mentally. So you're going to have to provide medical documents, therapy, like proof you've gone to therapy, your doctor's prescribed you something, whatever. If you want to claim financial loss, you have to provide financial bank statements, whatever else the court asks for or requires. You have to show proof. If you're going to take somebody to court like this, right, and make a claim of like, so, AK was saying these things about me and it affected me this way. You have to provide proof of that. Undeniable proof. You can't just sit there and be like, well, it could, or it did, and this and that. Like, the court's very like, this is why this shit is so hard to prove. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And there's a difference between someone stating something as an opinion and someone stating something as fact. Right? Stop stealing the cats. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Always lovely to see you. You're one of my faves. There's just certain people I don't see a lot. And I'm like, hey. And it's not criminal. Like that whole criminally actionable. It's not criminal. It's a civil thing. It's not criminal. That's why I'm like, girl. Plaintiff requested judgment to be entered for his favor. That makes sense. For torsion, interference with prospective advantage, civil harassment, cyber stalking, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Makes sense. At the outset, plaintiff presents patently frivolous claims for torts he refers to as tortious interference with a prospective advantage, civil harassment, and cyber stalking. Ultimately, a position is frivolous when it wholly lacking in substance and not based upon even a faint hope of success of the legal merits. Counsel is cautioned that attorneys have a continuing responsibility to make an objective appraisal of the legal merits of position, asking how a reasonable attorney would evaluate whether a claim is truly meritless or merely weak. So they're quoting from like past cases. Frivolous actions, quote, waste of time and resources of this court, delay the hearing of cases with merit and cause. So it looks like sufficient evidence wasn't given and the court was like, so your fifis got hurt, but you're not like providing proof of any of your claims. Plaintiff does not define what qualifies as tortious interference with a prospective advantage, nor does he cite to any statute, case law, or secondary source to opine on the same from the same complaint. The court construes plaintiff's claim as asserting the defendant breached a duty to plaintiff by allegedly intimidating potential witnesses in this matter, that it could affect the potential witnesses' willingness to participate in trial. Had defendant caused plaintiffs' identified witnesses to be made unavailable for trial, the proper recourse for such conduct does not include a private right of action. Plaintiff has not identified any duty owed by plaintiff by defendant that bars her from publicly discussing people he may or may not intend to call for trial, nor has he identified any reasonable damages to support the $300,000 he seeks for the alleged breach of his undefined duty. Accordingly, plaintiff has filed to prove his claim for tortious interference. Oh, that's a good point. Thunder Rain says there's also the internet element to this. Why didn't the person just log off? Yeah. Again, it's like, come on, don't talk about it. If you're involved in a lawsuit, don't talk about anyone involved. If and when a witness list comes out, don't talk to her about any of those people. Like, don't bring it up. Again, I have friends that do like general law practice. One works in like contract law, all kinds of stuff. And they all say, they're like, you shut your pie hole, shut your face hole. That's the first thing your attorney tells you. And that should go for both sides. Oh, God damn it. So, yeah, this is just saying, like, there was not sufficient evidence provided for the claims that were made. I would just keep thinking back to recently when Hussey was all disappointed that nobody sent him a super chat to tell him his TMI story, and it made me smile. Yeah, see, it's weird. It's like, I'll be like, oh, sometimes I'll set a goal, or I'm like, oh, if you want to support whatever, like super chats help, just that, the other thing. But I don't like hold my content hostage. I don't like demand, like, oh, if I don't get a super chat or half the thumbs up, I'm not going to start the stream. Or if you want to know this thing, I need to get a super chat or whatever. I will say again, pumpkin cream chai season is coming up. And whatever I make before the month ends, will hit before it starts on August 26th. So if you want to contribute and send a super chat, because pumpkin cream chais are delicious, then I would appreciate it. But like, if I don't get it, I'm not going to sit here and not like do my fucking stream or talk about anything. Is it? You know what? It probably is. Jarella asks, isn't that a TOS violation? It probably is. I would think it is. I know, like, if you do a giveaway, it has to be open to everybody. Like, I can't do a giveaway just for members, which we'll do a member stream. I don't know. Maybe we'll do one later, or we'll do one tomorrow. No, maybe tomorrow night. I have to take Mama Burb to get her stitches out tomorrow. So that's gonna be not fun. Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. Because, like, you can't put a giveaway behind a paywall. Yeah, I'm sure you can't sit here and be like, I'm not starting stream until I get, like, this. There's 80 people in here. I'm not going to start until I get 40 thumbs up or a super chat. And the thing is, if he gets it, stop that shit. Ooh, she used to. Oh, Tell No Madness, because she does members only giveaways, are used to. Yeah, no, if you do a giveaway, it has to be open to everybody. That's why, like, on the rare occasion I'll do one, I'm like, you don't have to be subscribed. Like, just leave a comment so I have like a place to go and pick somebody from. But yeah, you can't put it behind like a paywall or anything. Yeah, it was half the viewers thumbs up or a super chat. Yeah, which, and like I said, he gets it. Which I'm like, don't do that shit. Like, damn, if you want to support us, somebody, support them because you can or you want to. But I don't know. I go by, like, obviously, and they're always updating TOS. They're common sense, and if, like, to think of that and be like, oh, that's kind of gross to do, then I would assume it's against TOS. And even if it wasn't, to me, it's just kind of like bleh to do. So, like, I'm not gonna do it, man. Like, again, I just want to come and hang out and talk about what I want to talk about. And, there's a lot of drama and bullshit going on right now. And it's wild. It's fucking wild. Yeah, no, No Madness Life. I haven't really watched her. I don't know. I could see how to some she's like likable and endearing, but again, she's not my cup of tea. But I could see how maybe people like her, but she's she's not my favorite flavor. Yeah, exactly. Stop it. Stop that shit. I don't know. I don't have it in me to go hard like that. To be like, give me money, and like I said, I'll mention my things, during stream or whatever. And if people donate, they do. If they don't, they don't. I'll deal with it. Yeah. Chris says, honestly, if I started a channel and I even had views on my dumbass, that'd be more than I could handle. I might die if someone gave me money for talking on the internet. Asking for it? No. Yeah, you know, I mean, and it does like, it's like $80 a month for me to stream between like StreamYards and Canva and, stuff. So that's why I appreciate any little bit of support, whether people join memberships or gift or send a super chat. Like, it helps me a lot. I'm not out here. And if I ever got a big donation and I live in Nevada, the last thing I would fucking do is go to the casino with it. I would hold on to it and fucking ration it out. That's wild. I don't understand. And thank you for being a member. Yeah, we need to do a member stream. I'm going to and speaking of that, I'm going to knock them down to just like one a month for a little while because you know, not that I've ever treated members only like, ooh, some super secret stream that no one's going to find out what I say, but so, well, things are weird right now. All right, I know Gigi's going live, so I'm going to end. I've been here for a couple of hours. So again, go check out Tasha's video in the description. My Cash App is down there. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you very much. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully, I will be back sooner rather than later. Like I said, I've got to take Mama Burb to some appointments tomorrow. But I'll see what's going on like in the afternoon, evening time. Can't donate, Gata. How dare? How dare? Fucking God, no. I appreciate anything anyone gives and for people being members. I'm sorry I've sucked lately. I'm really trying to get back on track. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye. Oh my God.